And I'm glad that I was able to get you in the same room with Giovanni, who's been terrified of you coming on our show.
Why? You see me all the time.
I know,
but
I never knew you was gay until the show.
What? You didn't?
Nah, because every time I would see him out,
I'm with some bad bitches.
You always with bad bitches. That's a given. But like I seen you on some hood thug shit one day.
Because that's who I am.
But it came out. It went from like it went from all the S's being pronounced to nigga, what's the fuck up, nigga?
Right.
Like, and it just so when I found out you was gay, it wasn't nothing like that. It just scared me, like, oh shit.
No, I get that a lot because like I'm a real nigga, so I carry myself as that. So definitely when I'm in public, when you see me, you gonna see a nigga who my sexuality don't carry who I am or make me who I am.
Absolutely, but I'm just saying before I seen the show, you even didn't look gay to me.
But this is a conversation.
Well, what the gay look
so
like?
let me tell you. I know that everybody's gonna watch the show. I know everybody's gonna watch the show. I had a conversation with Mona Scott the other day. That's the point. Every gay person doesn't have to be girl.
I know that.
Wait, no, but I'm just saying because I will tell the story. The first time I met Floyd, he said, "Oh, yo, you cool? Let's get him some rainbow TMT gear." I said, "Motherfucker, I'm not no Skittle."
I would have been so mad.
But the point is that we're not all sissies doing all kinds of sissies. Not just, I don't even want to say sissies because now I'm going to get a bunch of hate mail. But I say tranny, so fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, definitely.
No, he cool as fuck. Every time I see him, we show love.
But you were terrified.
Thank you.
Yeah, because he bigger than me.
I mean, we about the same size.
Nah, man,
I'm
bigger than me.
You know, I am a football player. I did play football in high school.
But you guys stop talking like that because
All-American.
Because the way you're talking, because the way you're talking, like that's typically how I deal with the fuck.
Anyway, you was an All-American football player.
Yeah, I played. Yeah, I was defensive end. I ran track, all-state.
Wow.
I still got records. And
shit, I think it's a misconception about gay men in general because a lot of my gay friends, they don't act gay. They just like I don't know what acting gay is, but they're not more. They're not.
No, because I can put on a real gay act. Like what I'm saying.
I've seen you. Yeah, I've seen you do both.
You see me do.
Yeah,
you see me swirl around when I'm in my comfort zone.
So
right.
I said, okay, I'm with some girls. I'm with a supermodel. Why wouldn't I swirl and twirl with her? That's the best time to swirl and twirl when you're with a supermodel.
So for our audience that don't understand what's happening, Zell is being what we call a kiki.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so look, I'm glad that he was able to be here, and you feel safe.
What? Yeah, but now I was gonna say, now do the thug straight shit you do.
This is just me all day, like this, like what's good, like when you.
But that's because you always ready to turn up, though, Zell.
What's good? How you doing?
Because you waiting for a nigga to try you.
It's Halloween. We are not gonna come in here and dress up like Trey today. You trying to get us to go there?
What the fuck
I'm
is
giving
Trey?
my little Rough Rider.
That's Trey.
My '90s Rough Riders.
Is this Trey? Is this Trey?
Tell people what trade
I
is.
wouldn't say it's trade. This is just how I dress. But you can say that, like, trade is like something like where like a gay guy like is kind of like trying to give off being straight.
Very straight.
Like a straight, like you know what I'm saying?
A scam.
But by the way, you have no shirt on.
He said a scam.
I barely wore a shirt all season.
You have no shirt on, and you reminded me of the time we had Safari in here, but we don't have the coconut oil. We can definitely get. We can definitely get it.
So what are you trying to say, Jason? Safari is
so
Safari's trade?
No,
that's my brother.
No.
You trying to take the show? Shout out to Safari.
He was in here with a girl putting baby oil on him
Safari
the whole
is that
show.
Man. Safari,
that's
all
my
the
G.
bitches be
Okay, so let's get into it. So we're because I've never even asked you this, and again I said this about you. Like I don't, I've known you for a long time. I don't know your background, like where you come from. So where are you from? Like tell where you're from, and then how you got here.
Okay,
LA.
So I'm originally from Hamilton, Ohio.
Midwest.
Yep. I went to middle school and high school out in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay.
I started working with the first person who I actually started working with who actually gave me a start was Derek J. You know why? Because like I used to talk so much shit on Twitter, and like I remember him and Kim was on the bus when they had on the Daisy.
Lil Kim? Oh, Kim Zosiak. Okay.
They had on like the little Daisy Dukes, like, and I tweeted like, "Oh my god!" And that's like, and both of them tweeted back like, "Oh, you can do better." So like Derek J, like hey, gave me a shot. Really, it came to like he liked it me. You know what I'm saying? But like I didn't. I was like, oh no, like because like I just started messing with guys like at the age 23. Before that, I had only messed with women.
So are you bisexual?
I definitely would say I'm bisexual. It's just that like I only my grandma told me don't do both at the same time.
Okay, I respect that.
I respect that. as
Grandma
well.
said don't do both at the same time, so I listened to her. So it's been from 23 to now 29. Just guys.
And that's why when we interviewed Floyd Mayweather here last 2 weeks ago, and you were here, and I mentioned my ex-girlfriend, y'all looked at me like I had shit on my face. We do have our own experience. We have our journey.
I
How
got
do you
real
go back?
life experience.
How do you go back?
That's my journey. That's about to be
transition?
my journey. So hopefully you get to see that soon.
Okay, wait. I can't even deal. First of all, I ain't going back because I
miss it. You know what?
So you miss vagina.
I do.
See?
It's not only the vagina, it's the whole thing about a woman that I miss because
The softness, the intimacy.
all of that because I'm not like that with a man. Like it's just straight. I want to fuck and you get out of my life.
Punch
like,
nigga in the face.
I've never been in
Get
like
out my life. Not
I've
even
never
my
been
bed,
in
but
like
get
a
out my
true
life.
real relationship with a guy.
Okay.
I done had relationships or I done had guys think that they was in a relationship or things like that.
But to you,
No,
it was
to
never.
that point, because I met you actually.
Yeah.
Through a friend of mine.
Yeah, your friend Joe
This is
Exclusive.
Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored, honey. We
Yeah,
throw names
Joe
out. He's
Exclusive.
talking
What's
about
up, Joe
it.
exclusive?
So,
What's
so,
good?
That's your ex, right?
Something
Something like that.
You guys were like in a
Yeah, we was in
relationship.
okay. So we was in a relationship visually. So when you say like, "Oh yeah, that's your boyfriend," but as we got home, like I wasn't like a real boyfriend to him. Like we didn't have sex. Like we barely had were intimate at all.
So how did you meet Joe Exclusive? Because if you were in Arizona, or were you in Arizona or
no.
Atlanta?
At this time, I lived in Atlanta, and I was working with. At this time, I was working with Mimi and K Michelle on Love and Hip Hop.
and you were doing styling there.
Yeah, Love and
Okay.
Hip Hop. Like I had already been on Housewives of Atlanta. I was on the episode of Housewives.
So you were grinding.
Yeah, I was in this, and I had already did Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, working with the girls on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, me and K Michelle, and yeah. So Joe, I just just late night, I'm just up like on Instagram, and like I see a DM from something like, and he's like, "Oh, you look nice," and I just look. He was all that. I was like, "Okay, cool." He's like, "I would love to have you come to LA." I'm like, "Shit, I don't got shit going on. I don't got no clients or nothing like that going on right now." Like I didn't know who this guy was. I was just like, "Cool, I can go."
But did you scroll down his Instagram and say he knows a few people? Let me go and make a play.
Definitely. I scrolled down it because I'm not gonna fly out to someone that's broke or look broke. So of course I'm gonna scroll down Instagram. I'm like, okay, cool. He been to a nice few places. One thing I didn't know about Joe until I actually lived with him, that he was a stylist. That I didn't know.
So you weren't aware
already
of
knew
that?
that about me.
Oh, so you weren't aware of that?
Huh?
So you weren't aware that he was a
No,
stylist?
I did not until I saw pictures of Keisha Cole just randomly on the floor that he used to use to like prop the door open. I was like, why do you got these pictures? He's like, oh, I used to work with her. I was like, do what with her? Like I
He
was
got
like,
the Keisha Cole pictures on the floor.
yeah, he used to use to prop the door open. Like when he cooked and be burning shit, he used to have to open up the door. He used to use her picture to prop the. Like I was like, what do you? I was like, what do you like? He's like, oh, I used to work with her, and I was like, work with her how? Like, what do you do? Because I didn't know.
But did
I
you
didn't care
okay?
at
So,
that
but
point.
preparing to get on a plane. I mean, I know.
Preparing- I'll tell you.
Because there's people that's watching the show that'll say, "Well, how you just go get on a plane to see somebody?" That,
Easily.
wait, that's not a stylist. And I will say, as a conduit of Orbitz.com, it actually happens.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, definitely. Joe, let me tell you something about this guy. Joe is a guy that, like, loves to boast his life to younger guys that he think that he can use his life to get them and be sexual with them and all of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I peeped it from the beginning. So the thing is, like, you can't get me because I'm gonna get you first. That just is what it was. That's a game that I played with him the whole time. You
But
think you
maybe
gonna
you
get me?
misread that because I know he loved you.
He loved me after he got to see who I really was.
But he said he's still in before he got there. When he
before
got there,
I got there.
Not in when they-
And the thing is, I love Joe too. I'm never would deny that I don't love Joe or like that. I hate him. Or I just hate the things that he's doing right now. But like I don't hate him. I love him. He helped me out when I was in need of help. Like so, I'm never gonna shit on. I mean, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna never shit on nobody that did that because when it comes to a time
you're saying you're humble enough to say he was there for me at a time that I needed something.
Definitely, and definitely, if I go outside right now and break my leg and everybody around me fall off, I know one person I can call on. I know Joe will make sure that I'm good. Simple as I don't give a fuck who he talking to, what nigga he got, or what he got going on in the world. I know that he gonna come through, and that's just the relationship that we have. That like you know what I'm saying.
Well, I've never seen any public shitting on each other until this show because there's been a lot going on. I did see the post that you posted where you put Masika, Ray, and Joe in a line, and you said
Halloween has started early, okay, and it did. Like, my thing is like I can be cool with everybody. Like I will be cool with anybody, but soon
we've had conflict and we've sat down like men and dealt with it.
You know me, yes. You know me. You know what you see on TV is
you are who you are.
Exactly. Thank you. So when
with the cameras rolling or the cameras on.
Well, I will say I don't privately. What I love about the time that people try to manifest conflict with us is that Zell will allow you to have a conversation. You can have a conversation. Definitely. We had a great conversation,
Definitely.
and I said to him, "Listen, I know you worked hard to get to where you are right now, and I know you're gonna be good at what you're doing.
Definitely.
Just don't lose yourself in the process." But we were able to have a conversation. The one thing I will say and watch you in the show, I don't know you to always be on 1,000 all the time, but I know I see you and Paris Phillips in the back. I see y'all on videos.
You know, we
and stuff.
always
y'all be wild. You guys are fun.
We always on 10. Like you got to be on 1,000 when it's 5 cameras in front of me. When it's 5 cameras in front of me, and I feel like it's these million people watching me, and I just think in my mind, I gotta play whoever this motherfucker is before they play me. I don't care if that's on. If I'm gonna be on 1,000 or 2,000, I just know that I'm going to be the winner at the end of the motherfucking day.
So you're in LA. So Joe slides.
Okay, I get my
Joe slides in the DM.
Slides in DM.
You get to LA.
I looked through. I was like, okay, like I don't got shit going on right now. I can go there for a week. I said I'll go there for a week. I get there. Like it's just like this. Is how you just know fraud just sets up in the beginning. Like I get there. He had his friend Chicago come pick me up from the airport. She and her girlfriend, like it was just like then I had to go to then he was coming from. I was just like, okay, so already in my mind, I'm like, hell no. So this is my first time ever seeing this man. And for one, like nothing against like trannies or anything or whatever. I don't know what to call them, like people that you know
explore
what I'm saying,
other clothes,
like dress, like you know what I'm saying, like androgynous, like you know what I'm saying. Like I really don't be around like people like that because I only hang around like real niggas, like you know.
Derek
what I'm saying?
J is kind of tranny-ish.
Yeah, definitely.
With the heels and that.
Yeah, and the beginning,
you don't do that.
No,
I don't do that. But there are the boys that do that.
Yeah, definitely. And when I met Trent, when I met Derek J, I have an older brother. My older brother, he's gay. Okay. And he is like, "How are you gonna do this?" Because I know you're not even used to being around.
And
like
your brother's not like that.
No, hell no.
Okay.
Oh, my brother is the realest nigga. Hell yeah, my brother is the reason why I even decided like, hey, I actually can step outside the box and tell people about me because like I look at my older brother like this nigga is so real and trill, like
but that's why when you
respect it at the same time.
But
like,
that's why when you said you didn't know he was gay, I didn't. He doesn't come out all on his Instagram and all and say he's gay, but you don't hide that you're gay. Like you're open about who you are, right?
Hell no, I'm me.
Times I've seen him pants sagging, had the braids down.
But
there's
many layers to.
I know. Right? I'm learning this.
Okay,
shit.
so you get here,
and right before I got there with them braids on, I probably did like a little wind in the car dancing to some Rihanna. Okay,
so when you get there and you see Joe. Then what? Then
he come in this kimono, and I literally, to tell you the truth, I was scared because he walked up and he like tried to kiss me. I was like, and for one, even
right
like,
when you guys met,
right when I met him, I was like, hold on, I was like, hold on, motherfucker, and I'm being real. That's how I am. So from then, I already put in his mind, no.
Like he ain't no dog.
Wait, already put in his mind, no.
Wait, but no what?
No, for all of that shit that you think that's about to come home. The simple as that. You think that
y'all
when I got
go
back,
Katsuya
shout out to Joe, man. That's my guy, man.
You didn't even go to Katsuya first?
No, we didn't go to Katsuya first. We actually the first place we went to was that place, that diner where you can use your food stamps and like get like he didn't use food stamps though. He didn't use food stamps.
Okay, listen. How much talk time do we have already? We ain't even 20 minutes into the show.
Like, and it's like this diner. They got like all the good Southern food. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think he thinks since I'm coming from Atlanta that I want.
That you want Southern food.
You just came from that shit.
Okay, so when you realize he was trying to give you a lot of Southern hospitality, did you think this is the person that I want to be with?
No, definitely. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be here for like a week and a half.
And that's it.
Yeah, I was like, in my mind, this is what I'm saying. So we got back to his house. It was a notice on the door. Like, I got back to the house, like, and it was an assistant there, and the assistant was like, you know, trying to explain to me. He's like,
hold on. So you get back to the house, and there's a notice on the door. What was going on?
I mean, he told me, Joe, he said he had just got back in town. He's been gone. He lives his fabulous life. Like, he was in Vegas for the Magic Show, then went to New York for Fashion Week. And, like, so he just, like, forgot he had an assistant here, da-da-da. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, sounds like nice. Okay, so we walk in the house and, like, you know, it's like, you know, I see random pictures of, like, different people, like Keisha Cole on the ground. Like, I'm just like,
You're trying to piece it together.
I'm trying to piece it together. Like, what did this guy do? Like, we never had that conversation. So, like, the first night, like, I mean, I just straight up and told him, like, I'm not about to be having sex with you. Don't think that I'm just coming here and I'm some type of sex toy or some motherfucking sex slave, because that's not who I am. I said, before we do any of that, you need to figure out who I am, because you don't even know if you're going to like me. I'm like, how you even know you don't like me? That's me being the player that I am, pimping him in his mind, because I was like, oh, no, this is not going to happen.
So in your mind, was your trip to L.A., because in the streets, we're all in the streets in Hollywood. Right. So whether he put it out or people believe that you tricked him or baited him into this relationship,
but don't you
to
think
use
when
him?
you take a trip and get on a plane to come and see someone, that sex is on the brain?
Yeah, but like it could be on the brain. Do that mean
no,
that
it's always on the brain?
You're right.
It is on the brain, but does that mean that it has to happen? No, it don't.
But I'm just saying.
No, it don't.
Most likely it
will.
But
not with me. Not with Zell motherfucking swag.
Didn't you expect that he was going to try?
I didn't know. At the first day, I didn't know until he really tried to. First, he seen me. He really tried to like kiss me in my mouth. And I just told him like, oh no, like.
And even if it was an expectation, maybe not as soon as you say hello.
Yeah, not like so. I'm like already like.
Let me tell you something. I'm a bitch, but if I'm flying your ass out there, you dropping the motherfucking drawers.
Damn,
I would drop my drawers for you when I got the plane.
She said
I would do it. Like, but for Joe, it just wasn't like that. I would have had to have like 5 drinks, maybe like
Listen, I got a flight coming in tomorrow evening, and I can tell you, there's a lot of expectations, but we're gonna chill and hang out and have a good time first.
Right. Okay.
By the way, I think we have the same type, because me and you slide into the same DMs. We're gonna talk.
I know we do.
We have to stop that shit.
Slid in one of my cousins. I got a cousin. I was like, ooh,
put him
I've had to go to Zell's page to search who the fuck he's following first before I go slide in, because I'm tired of running into this collision.
I learned not to even follow him no more.
By the way, we are not sponsored by this company.
Because I ain't gonna lie, there's a couple that I do follow when
we do. Because I won't. I'm like, God damn.
And you got a couple of them on their line too.
Yeah,
okay.
Like,
so in that way,
I know. I was like, ooh.
So you're here. So you're here in LA now. You and Joe are together. Now, when did it go from we're not gonna kiss right now, and you in the kimono, and the notice is off the door, and rent has been paid, to
the rent didn't get paid at that place. We had to leave that place and go stay at a hotel while he hit up his friends.
Is this the apartment that was on Sunset?
No,
Hollywood?
No. This is an apartment that was next to the 1010 Worcester 1010
downtown.
Downtown.
I just would like to say I have a job to do. I just have a job to do.
And we went to go stay at the hotel for a little bit, and which in that time when we were staying at the hotel, because Joe was like getting it together, like, you know what I'm saying, like hitting up the people who do apartment shit, like, you know what I'm saying, his favorite thing, like, he's an old fraud, you know what I'm saying, he's older, so he know all the tricks, like, you know what I'm saying, so like, which I respect him for that, like,
Jason,
like in that situation,
me up with this interview,
because the thing is, like, I've been in the same situation.
Hold on, we needed a co-host, and I wanted my friend to be safe in a room with people that he knew, and you were here, so here we are.
Hey, boo.
Because I get the reputation for being messy, and I really want the America to know.
I just want to be
I'm
honest
the conduit
about it,
of giving
because
people
like everybody just look at me as the bad guy. Everybody look at me as a bad guy, and I'm just telling what it is. And like,
but this is why I wanted to start with knowing more of the background
because I know I have
first.
bad in it. I know I'm bad. No, I'm not saying.
So let me recap. You said because he also said.
Now you want to recap?
No, just to be fair, what I also heard him say was, because people are going to think, you know, our followers, they react at the moments that things happen.
Right.
You said if there was only one person that you could call if you needed to, you know, you can rely on Joe.
Hell yeah.
So
I can call Joe right now. I'm like,
where did the relationship? Okay, when did it become a relationship? What did you?
It became a relationship, like, you know, like when we was in that hotel. Like I really got respect for him because like I just saw like the grind he had, just like period. Like and that's what I really be attracted to anyway. I'd be attracted to somebody's hustle. So that became attracted to me and Joe. So during a time period, like I felt like me and Joe possibly was in a relationship, but I just wasn't like sexually active with him. I was sexually active with everybody else.
So
like
you never smashed. You and Joe never smashed.
No, me and Joe got drunk. I mean, Joe wasn't drunk. I went out and I had already smashed somebody else earlier that day, and then I got super drunk, and I came home and I was like, because my brother, I talked to my brother, my mom, and about it, so they know what I go through. They know the thing. And Joe called my mom like, oh, he's been here 6-7 months and we haven't had sex. My mom's like, boy, if you trying to stay out there. You know, you needed to give that man what he want. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
no, hold on. No, we have to slow down. I got to get this. Wait, your mama said that? So mom's is giving real practical advice.
Yeah, my mom and my brother is like, if you only if you're trying to stay out there and do
rent free
and continue to do what you're doing now, rent free. Because let me tell you this, I paid.
No,
rent
I will say they started.
I got money myself. I got money myself.
They started hustling together. Y'all were hustling.
Definitely, because let me tell you, before I came, Joe wasn't doing that much. When we was at that, before we got to the hotel, and we was in the apartment, before we officially got all the way, before they came knocked on the door, we used to go.
But before they evicted you?
Yeah, the people come knock banging and shit. Like, we was at the showroom. We be at the showroom all day. He just be acting like he doing shit, but nothing, not really no money coming in. Like, really, just because me being the personality that I am, I brung more people back into Joe that liked it, Joe, that used to fuck with Joe, and I brung people who didn't know Joe, a whole new crowd of people into there.
So you sat back, you said super drunk.
Super drunk. I went and I came in. I was like, I gotta do it.
So is this is 6 months into it?
This is like after we left the hotel and we got an apartment. At right there off of Lancashire and like Vineland.
Okay.
What is it?
I know what you're talking about.
Over there, like everybody lived over there. Like it's like right there by the
Rouse.
Yeah. So we moved over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm helping. We get money. I'm helping pay rent, doing things. So I was like, okay, I just gotta do it. Like I was like, I just gotta do it. I gotta do it. So I got super drunk. And I went home and I smashed. And like that smash carried me all the way until now. That's all I'm going to say. One smash carried me all the way over to now.
No. That's all I'm going to say after he just said all of that. And that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, so word on the street is the relationship got violent. Do you want to address that?
I can see that.
Yeah, because Joe will slap me. Because y'all already know how my mouth is. I talk all my shit. Because like what y'all
Joe
see,
got me pepper sprayed once, by the way. I'll tell you that story
Let me
later.
tell y'all. Like he slapped. There always be a situation where Joe put his hands on me first.
Really?
Like, and I feel like as soon as I get hit, I look at you as another man. I don't give a fuck if you got a dress and heels on that day, nigga. I know you got balls in the dick, so I know if you put your motherfucking hands on me, all I see is hands put on me.
So, because I know Joe, and I've never known Joe to be violent, so I'm learning something right now.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So Joe,
he's not a violent person, but like when you in a love situation,
and emotions are running high or whatever,
and my mouth is running, and I'm saying all my shit like, motherfucker, you Paris been there plenty of times, and we be going at it. Then
I'll never forget how you and Paris and Keisha rolled up on me at a skating rink. I had skates on. What is going? I'm
because
from all 3, 4, 5 angles.
That goes to test.
But what I will say,
y'all gonna fight the man with skates on?
No.
It was Ernest's fault.
It was his
fault.
It was all
Ernest's fault. It was all me trying to be a
Jason, you should have rolled on away.
I heard.
No, listen. They rolled up on me.
Okay.
No, but what I was saying is what I saw was it was the Keisha was like, can y'all please just live peacefully? Right. But now the passion of being like loyal to your friends and being but still being objective and like talking it through. Because like I said, I've seen you be rational. Like I know how to.
That's even like the situation with
Masika.
Yeah, with Masika. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
don't take him to Masika. I don't need to go back. We got the kimono with the notice and they moved to Lancashire.
Okay, so where we at?
So after you hit and when did it get violent? So he would hit you.
I remember the first time it got violent. It was because it wasn't
By the
like.
way, no domestic violence.
Yeah,
guys.
I'm not for no domestic violence, but I'm not for nobody
Good
slapping
plug.
me and me just like. Do I supposed to always walk away?
Mm-hmm,
Like, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't domestic violence. Like, they fighting like blood.
You
like,
weren't beating
not
him
like
up
that.
and locking him in a dungeon.
No, it wasn't no bullshit like
anybody
that.
go to jail?
No, never. It's just some normal couple shit that couples go through.
I got a
It wasn't
question.
no
In that
extra-
particular situation with you and him, clearly we know. Like, I think Joe would be like the more,
Right.
Please
dominated
don't say
one.
but don't say the woman in the relationship.
I want to know in that case who would go to jail.
Let me answer that.
I feel like we both got a dick. We both need to go to jail.
I was gonna say, I've been
Simple as that.
I've been in a relationship where it got very heated and then ended up escalating to a fight. But I looked at it like I didn't look at it like I'm beating my partner
it
or
was-
fighting my partner. It escalated to where he swung, I
But
swung,
I
we were
think that's
fighting.
the difference between when you're in a gay relationship versus a heterosexual relationship.
Right, definitely. I think it's
So I
different.
think that sometimes that's a double standard,
Yeah.
but it's still wrong.
Right, no,
because
definitely.
you're in a love relationship, so it still
No, yeah.
stands for domestic violence.
And I don't feel
Whether
like
you want
anything got-
to, no matter how you want to slice it or dice it, it's
Well,
still domestic
I'm not
violence.
I'm not justifying it, but you come home, blow out all my windows, and you scratching my Mercedes, and then you talking about this and that, you swing. I'm look.
Right,
I got to get this.
But see, but
problem
I also
up out
think
my
that
house.
women are so impulsive. We do stuff like that all the time,
Right. And
like
Joe is a
smash
woman.
tires and stuff up.
So we do
but
stuff
we wouldn't
impulsively
expect to get
sometimes.
hit because we bust out your tires.
Well, Whoopi Goldberg said if a woman hits a man, then she better duck. That's Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg said that.
I think I personally grew up in. I saw both of my sisters in abusive relationships. Thank God I've avoided those relationships, but I'm like out. I'm like the wind.
Right,
If I
no.
see a red flag, if you're a little
Anger.
too controlling or too jealous, I'm like deuces.
So there's so much more to talk about.
No,
so
yeah,
but
let me just say
Sure.
this. It was never nothing bad where I have to call the police or nothing like that. It just people took it and ran with it because of a show, like Ray. So that's just something for him. And that's something else for him to eat and swallow.
Pause.
And
So how do you want him to view this interview?
who, Joe?
Yeah.
Joe knows what it is. Joe been know what the truth is between me and him for a very long time because I only.
So you don't think he's gonna be hurt by this interview?
He's going to be hurt because I'm saying it out loud and people now know the truth of what it is. Like, because Joe knew the truth. Joe been knowing the truth for a very, very long time. So just like now you want to play with me and you want to go on the show and try to embarrass me by, I started your career.
Because
and
did you
do
think
all of this.
did you think that people underestimated you and thought you would try to hide it all and then run from it?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess they so, but I never did. I didn't care about
No,
it because me and Joe was going to do the show season 2 with you.
I
You
remember.
was the one that was going to help us out.
I
And
remember.
the thing is, we would have got that show and we would have been on that show if the producers would have actually talked to me and not Joe's born ass. They talked to Joe's born ass and that's what they got.
I was trying to get them on the season that I was on because he's good TV. I knew
Exactly.
he'd be good TV, but the fact that you never hid the relationship. Like it was never you never walked 20 feet behind. You never hit it. The move that I saw you make though, that I want to ask if it was strategic or just God, was somehow y'all had fell out and then all of a sudden you had moved in with Keisha Cole and then y'all were working together and Keisha was out.
Yeah.
Was that
No.
Because
No,
I think he's
Because
put it,
he was hurt by that.
But I think
No,
I think he's put it out.
No,
Wait, can I say how he's put it out? Let me see how he's put it. He's
Right.
put it out that you stole his client, you stole his career,
How
you
can
stole
you
his
steal
life.
somebody's client? I just feel like that sounds crazy. Like, let me tell you. So Manny hired
Manny Haley, her manager.
Manny hired me and Joe to work. This is when me and Joe had already started working as a team. So Manny hired.
You went on tour.
Yeah, I went on.
You
tour.
went on tour.
Joe didn't. So that whole tour, that's a whole relationship that you established with somebody. Not saying it wasn't trying to cut nobody out or anything like that. I just established a different relationship than Joe has had with Keisha.
And Keisha's from Oakland, and you really give me Oakland. You give me
definitely.
Bay Area.
Like I'm
He does
from
give you
Cincinnati.
Oakland, right?
You know, the Hamilton. Like it's just the same thing. They say it's literally the same place.
Okay.
Like so like me and Keisha we became like close. Like you know what I'm saying. So it wasn't like It's just
Stole
because
her.
There wasn't a strategy to
it
take
wasn't no
his
strategy.
client.
Just like that was my friend. It's as simple as that. Then like we was working together. I kept after tour. I still was working with her. We was working with her. Keisha was there seeing Joe. Like I remember one day we left. This is the day that I decided to leave and Keisha saw it because like we was at Floyd's
Mom's house.
No, we was leaving. He had like something at downtown. You know, like when the girls be
at the penthouse.
like know what I'm saying. And Keisha fucked up and like wanted Joe. Like some things like Joe. Like I love to go with Joe some places I don't like to go with Joe because I already know how his personality is. I already know how he is. Like you know what I'm saying. So like going to Floyd's house with her, I didn't want to go with Joe. Simple as that. I just didn't want to go. So I already had that in my mind. I already know. So before we get in there, she had to give me a prep talk like the
rules.
The rules to him because we already been up in here all. You know what I'm saying. Like so I'm just like. For you, she's telling you. So he get in there and break every single motherfucking rule.
Right.
So when he say something to me, I just like I don't want to hear nothing. So we got out there. He literally called me all types of fags, slapped me in my reach around.
Wait, he for the audience, not Floyd. Joe.
Okay. Joe. So we got back in the car with Keisha. He's like, yeah, he just didn't want me to talk or nothing while I was in there. I said, no, I just didn't want you doing too much. He reached around the car. He already called me fags and stuff. I'm trying to be cool because Keisha right there and Keisha ain't never seen.
He called you a fag?
Yeah, that's why. That's what make me so mad. Like you calling me a fag. Okay, but anyway, so like, and I'm just trying to be cool because
And Keisha's
right
always
there,
the peacemaker, and she don't ever want no drama,
right,
especially
exactly.
around
exactly.
Floyd.
So she right there. So she cool and being cool. So so Joe reached around and slapped me from the back seat.
That's
Really?
a pimp shit.
So we fighting, we get going.
Y'all
like
not fighting
anime.
in the parking lot.
No, we in the car,
okay.
in the SUV.
Wait, he
like,
backhand you?
He backhand me from the back seat. Like so Keisha right there. So Keisha look at me like, get him. So I got him. Simple as that. Like it wasn't like a fight.
Sorry,
we just like a little. We just scratch. And after that, I just like I don't want to go through that.
So let me just clarify. So sorry, Keisha Cole. I changed my mind. You ain't the peacekeeper. So then now y'all are fighting. When did it go from now you and Keisha are?
Okay, so Keisha was we both was in a time of our life of we just needed to get out of our situation. Like I don't know if I was about to go back home or anything like that. I just know like I was done.
You had to get out of that.
I had to get out of that because like for one, it wasn't good for him, obviously, and it wasn't good for me because obviously I know it wasn't good for him because I'm never gonna give him all of what he gonna be, what he want me to be because I know he's not my type or like he's not what I'm looking for or anything like that. Like I tried to and it just didn't work.
Do you feel like you let him on?
Definitely, I definitely let him. I let him on.
That's honorable.
No,
It's honorable that he's owning it.
No,
yeah, that's what I mean.
I let him on, but then I let myself on in a position too because I let myself on thinking that I could make this work.
You're gonna try.
I can try and I can make this work. I can give him at least a lot of what he wants, but like one thing I ain't gonna give you, I ain't gonna be having sex with you. But like even though I was out having sex with a lot of other people, it would never come back on me because that's what type of nigga I am. Like it never. I'm very respectful. Like it's still to this day, he's just still wondering what I was out there doing. Like what I was out there doing.
I don't think he's gonna be wondering after this.
Yeah, no, because I was out there doing everybody. I was out there. I was living in LA. I was like, hey, I'm new, baby.
Was you living in LA safely though?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, you gotta live LA safely.
Listen, just because we live in ain't mean we live in.
Yeah, you gotta live it. You
Yeah,
live everywhere safely.
You gotta
shit.
you gotta make a point. You gotta make
No,
a
but yeah,
safe sex.
but like, no, I love and I respect Joe because he taught me a lot. I taught him a lot. We learned a lot together.
I love how he transitions into because you're putting a bow on this, and it's that you love him and all that.
I do. I love Joe. Like I don't give a fuck if just like the people who you love the most hurt you the most.
I just think that because you both were down to do Love and Hip Hop before, this all could have happened in a whole different way.
Right.
Meaning, I think because
let me
say this. I think from the outside, and again, I'm just.
But
talking,
don't you think that you're gonna create a
wait. Before we get into that, he got into Love and Hip Hop. They were both trying to get in together, right? He got in. You can't be mad that he got in. I'm not saying this happened. I'm just saying from the outside, right?
Right.
if he got in and you didn't get in, then you got to circle back and say, I want to get in because you have more seasons ahead. You're clearly going to come back for another season, or you're going to be you're in the show because you carried the show this season.
I think Joe's going to be coming back too.
I gave him his number. I called when they called me and talk about my season 2. I said, here go Joe's number. Please call him so I can end the rest of whatever you think we got in the first 2 episodes. Thank you very motherfucking much.
I'm gonna have to leave LA.
But it's not gonna be good TV.
Everybody.
Who wants to see a 60-year-old man on TV? Like they already got these bitches on Love and Hip Hop now and got dry hair, bad wigs, dirty feet. Like it's like who want to see all of that combined in one? No.
Okay. So we were talking about the retirement home. You get in Love and Hip Hop. Do you say I'm going because I feel like you put in the work, however you got there, whether it's you were strategic, you weren't strategic, it was real, not real, whatever, you got there.
I got in there because after
No, not how you got in the show. I think you got in there because you came to LA, you built relationships. However you built, when you come to the city.
Hey, is that not what you're supposed to do?
I was just about to say.
Am I in fault for meeting people and not turning my back and like, okay, let me run out there and follow Joe? Like, no, I meet people and people connect with me different. They see I'm a real ass nigga. I'm not trying to I'm just
before
being
Love and Hip Hop, you worked with, let's start naming them, Remy Ma.
I worked with Keisha before Love and Hip Hop. Worked with Keisha Cole, K Michelle, Young Thug, Sanaa Lathan, Wyclef, First Montana. I worked with.
And the thing is, you came out here. And
all of those people without Joe, other than Keisha.
So you thugged it out. You thugged these relationships out to lead you to where you are. But that's what I'm saying. You got there. So when you got there, did you say, you know what? I'm gonna go. What was the conversation with producers? Was it we need you to just be you, be extra?
It was no conversation with producers. Just as soon as I got in there and they asked me about every single bitch, I just opened up my book. Masika, oh yeah, I haven't really talked to her, and like ever since she got pregnant, she been acting funny. Simple as that. That's what I said. I feel like it's still something between me and her right there because I don't feel like we were like we was. Simple as that. She got pregnant. She hid the pregnancy, and I feel like I hope even put it out there because every time that bitch was with the nigga, she texted me the picture to send to the shade room.
Did you get to when you got to the break?
Like, bitch, I should be a part of it. I should be a godfather or something. Like, I feel like I should have been something in something. So I was hurt. I was pissed. Like, I was like, oh.
So you and Masika were friends at first?
Yeah. I met her at a table with Danielle. Danielle was there, and Masika came up and she sat down because Masika didn't have money.
Danielle, for people listening, Jessica White, your best friend. Danielle.
Yeah, your best friend. I love Danielle.
That's who I was talking about. Danielle's my best friend.
Yeah, yes. And Danielle came.
Why you gotta say her name like that?
That's how she said her name.
That's his pronunciation.
You better stop.
I love Danielle.
You better lay low.
Danielle is a white woman.
No, yeah, I love Danielle. Danielle is my bitch all day long. But like, so we was at the table with Danielle, Anthony Cherry, and Anthony Cherry had his little paid for date too. Like this is all they was meeting up. I guess it was meeting the paid dates night. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Danielle was coming there.
Hey guys, these are my friends.
Danielle was coming there too.
The views expressed by this guest do not reflect those of.
Look, Danielle was coming there, I guess, to meet up with us. Like, you know what I'm saying? So and Masika barged in because I guess Danielle told her that we was there. Masika barged in.
Did she walk in or barge in?
Barged in, came, sat down at the table with no money and said, hey, I know this sounds really weird, but can I just have a side of your side celery? That's all I want, just the side celery.
How do you order a side of celery?
When you broke, that's what you order and you eat off of it. Okay, anyway. So she sat down at the table and was like, yeah, I'm doing this show and when I'm on the show. You know, I just left. We just got done rapping season 2 of Love and Hip Hop. Mm-hmm. I mean, season 3 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Or like it was NBC. So I'm like, I already know. I just left there. I already know that they doing one this in Hollywood. I said, so you talking about
Hollywood? And Hollywood was dying. I mean, the show was. I mean, I was on there the 2 seasons. It was difficult because they could never get a real. Before you got there, it was struggling to really find the zest. I've said you brought zest to the show because I feel like so many people in Hollywood want to have these fake stories and fake,
figgity fake.
And they won't do this. They won't just put it all out there.
Yeah, I was staying at a hotel, and that means I have money because I paid a motherfucking $125 a day for motherfucking 4 months.
Wow.
That means I got motherfucking money. I was making money. Thanks to Young Thug. Thanks to motherfucking Remy Ma. Thanks to all the motherfuckers that I was getting money from because I was working.
Mm-hmm.
So when you working, you get money. Like I can stay at a hotel. I go stay if I get kicked out. I go stay at a hotel right now and live good, my nigga. So all them like, oh yeah, he was staying at a hotel. Yeah, I did. I learned from Joe. That's why I say I thank Joe for a lot of the lessons that he taught me. Because other than that, I probably would have went back home. Not even thinking like, nigga, you making money here. Why would not stay here and get what you gonna get? So I did, and next you know why I know I did good because all while I was at the hotel, I got a call like, oh, dude, loving hip hop. You know, almost every fucking scene.
Who called you?
Lisa.
Oh, Lisa. So she
King.
called you.
Yeah, she
Producers.
King. Yeah, like so you know almost every motherfucking scene that I filmed, I was at a motherfucking hotel. I went on
While
set.
you were filming?
While I was filming, I went on motherfucking set with a fucking smile on my face. I became who I really am. Like then I go home and handle all the other shit. Like, so I don't give a fuck what nobody say because like everybody has their struggle and go through.
Yeah.
I know plenty of bitches who slept on motherfucking couch. Who can say they not slept on somebody's couch in their career?
That's
Who
why
can say not?
That's why I think even though the audience didn't like some of the stuff I did, they liked the fact that I kept it real because I can't deal with somebody telling me that they just got a $500,000 watch when I know motherfucking well you selling pussy to get your Big Mac at motherfucking McDonald's.
So exactly. So my thing is like yes, when I left Joe, me and Keisha was going through something. I was going through something. Keisha was going through her little whatever with Boobie.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like she moved into this big house with her and her son by herself. She needed somebody there to be with her. And me as a friend, I didn't do it thinking about Joe or anything like that. It's just like me and Joe was already over.
But you never said all of that. You never. Why did you decide to not defend yourself publicly when you knew that there was a different narrative people were putting out there about you and how you?
Because I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck because I know the real bitches around me and the people who know me know what the truth is.
And that was enough.
That's enough to me.
Yeah.
What people say, I don't give a fuck. You can say shit about me all day. I have to tell my brothers and sisters like my brother, my sister.
They get mad about what's online. And
they
you just
get
tell
mad.
them,
I have to tell them like, don't get mad. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You know the fucking truth. Why you the fuck you getting mad?
This
They
nigga
like,
cursed like somebody uncle.
Okay, I'm so glad that you said that to me, brother.
Yeah.
So now I can that's how I am. Like I don't give a fuck as long as I know and God know because I have a great relationship with God. Like long as I know and we good. Like I'm like everybody
What you
else
don't
can
give
suck my
though?
dick from the back.
What you don't?
Wait.
What'd you say?
Everybody else can suck my dick from the back.
That I heard the sucking the dick from the back. Okay, so now you're in the show. Masika, she's
Masika.
She was
Let me tell you
ordering
about
celery.
this. When I first signed up, I texted Masika like, oh, hey, I got text him. Oh, anyway, I got all text messages and proof for everything.
You got the receipts.
For Ray, when he said, oh, I called him and said, oh, no, this fat motherfucker texted me.
Wait, please
I
don't
got
wait.
all
No,
the
let's
text
say
messages
that.
and
Wait,
everything.
So you get in the show, Masika.
Let me tell you, we get on the show, and when I signed up for the show, me and Masika have not. Oh my God.
Go ahead, take it. Get it. Okay.
Me and Masika have been talking. Paris have been here 2 years. My friend have been here 2 years, and I talk about Masika like, oh, she this and she that, she this, and Paris like, who is this bitch? Because I ain't never seen her. I've been here 2 years. I haven't saw her not one motherfucking time.
So was she trying to become your friend because you were coming in the show?
Exactly. So I texted her.
And if you remember the show that I was on here, and I forgot who, I don't know if it was Hazel or whoever, I said, this show ain't about having real friends.
Exactly.
Nikki Baby's my real bitch. Like, that's my friend. We talk every single day. But you come in thinking, like, because if you come in real, you come in being cool with who's cool to you.
Exactly. And I'm a ride or die.
But they build these teams and this shit be all...
It be all fucked up and you be caught up in it. Then you be like, hold on, bitch, who the fuck you think you playing with? Because I'm not that nigga to play with. Not Zell motherfucking Swag.
So the reason why I stopped talking to Masika in real life, didn't do it on the show, is because she switched up on me with Moniece. And I just felt like... Okay.
All them bitches are
not
switches.
cool.
Every single last one of them bitches on that show is switches. I don't give a fuck who it is. Except only person I rock with is Keisha, and that goes for anybody. I don't give a fuck if feelings get hurt. Now, you know what? You know who else I rock? Who else is stuck? Who called me after the reunion? After all whatever happened at the reunion? You know who called me and make sure I was okay? Nikki.
Yeah, she's real.
She called me and said, "Are you okay?" Then Alexis called me. You know, obviously Alexis gonna call me like, "Yeah, I was laughing." So and what?
But you know, Alexis's motivation is different than Nikki's.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, you know, and A1 actually called me too.
Yeah. Okay, so when you and Masika first were friends,
Let me
and
tell
then
you, so let me
because
tell
the
you when I
dirty
got the
because the dirty
contract.
feet thing, Melissa keeps bringing up dirty feet on the show,
Yeah,
and
she
the
a dirty
booked and
foot.
the busy.
Yeah.
because you've created some. I don't know why you don't have booked and busy tees, booked and busy.
Because Masika went and copyrighted it first just to be funny. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. And she still ain't booked and busy. I ain't saw not a post of you doing shit other than you putting that baby on your titty. Like, that's the only thing you see her with her daughter, and that's it. And that's great. She's a beautiful daughter. She's a great mom.
Gorgeous.
She's a great mom. But don't lie, you're not booked and busy. You're not doing nothing. You're staying at home. All
So
day.
was it true? Some people move in silence.
Moving silence.
You can't-
You can't. If you book somewhere and you getting paid to be somewhere, you got to post and show
promote it.
that you got to be there to show everyone else. I'm going to be here, so y'all can come
the
too.
only way, and I'm not saying this is an attribute to Masika before everybody goes in. The only way you booked and busy and ain't promoting is if you selling pussy.
And that pussy is booked, and that pussy
guys,
is booked out.
That's not fair. Maybe she's at a place where she just doesn't want to put all her professional business out there. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. I'm gonna shut on up.
Great.
Shut on up.
Great. You a cute little devil.
So,
Cute little devil.
so Monique, because I remember when you called me fat on Baller Alert, and
Yeah,
I knew
I was thinking once again,
I
you
knew,
know,
I knew that you were friends with Monique.
Exactly with Monique and
First of all, I
people.
prefer thick. I mean, I'm working on myself.
Right. No, you a good looking dude though.
Thank you. But
You a very
don't slide in my
good-looking
DMs though, because I'm still mad you be sliding in my DMs.
No,
I'm
we got
telling
the
you.
same type. We got the same type. But yeah, no, Monique's like,
She was your friend.
no, definitely. Like, and I don't even know how to even take Monique because she a flip and a flop didn't tell you something different.
It's called
than tell
bipolar
you.
disorder.
Like, I just like, bitch, you just said this. This is, and I go off of what you really said to me, and
Yeah.
that's what it is. Because I'm gonna stick to my word
But
of
have
who
you-
I am.
but have you learned-
It might not be right. It might be wrong. It might not be
But have
indifferent.
you-
But I'm gonna stick to that.
But
Like, you know
just
what I'm
tell me,
saying?
this is all I need to know. Have you learned with this show and with these people, some of these animals, that you cannot, like, there ain't no
Really?
loyalty in that
It ain't
show.
no loyalty.
You got it. Okay.
Let me tell you.
Then
Let
if
me
you
tell
got
you,
that,
one of the cast members. Let me tell you
because they
this.
called you season 1 bitch. But I'm gonna
I
tell you,
loved it.
But
I
I'm
lived
gonna
for
tell
that.
you something.
I live for
But
that.
I'm gonna tell
I am
you,
the season 1
when you
bitch.
get that, when you get that part though, that they ain't real. Season 2, it's a whole other experience because
Right.
now you really know what it is.
Is there anything
Right.
you regret actually doing on the show?
throwing the salad?
No, I don't regret nothing. I mean, like
Fighting at the nail
I
shop.
feel like some unfortunate events happened at the reunion, which I can't really talk about. But like, I mean, it's unfortunate.
Well, let me
Like,
revert that. Is there certain things you planned on doing differently in season 2?
Yeah, definitely. I got a lot of. It's a whole nother Zell swag, baby, that you might see.
You
You
gonna
might
come
even
back with
like it.
different hair
You know
or
what I'm
what?
saying? You know, you got.
Zell's coming back. Somebody's giving him the pussy. I
Right, Zell
can't
gonna have
even
a
deal.
girlfriend.
Okay,
You
they're
already-
trying to make a
yeah.
baby. Okay, so let me ask you, Ray. Let's talk about Ray because you said you can't talk about the reunion. He just came to my office and talked everything about the reunion.
And just lied,
So they said
talking
you.
right out his back.
I saw your video where you said that he was dripping blood because you had beat him up or whatever. There was clearly an altercation. Did what made you hit him? Like, what did you just? Was it in you that you were going to?
No, it's just like I get at like I'm Aquarius, and Aquarius we forgive, like we rah la la la, but like we are forgivers and we lovers. So like at the end of the day, I was wanting to forgive him, and like
for all the things that happened during the season.
for all the things that happened because he has done a lot to me, like and try to like break me down, take me down. Which like I just laugh at and go and just call him. You don't got no neck. You stank. I mean like I just like look at your hair, like you filling it in, like you know what I'm saying. I just talk about his appearance. Why this guy literally.
I
tried
will
to,
say your fashion was very intimidating this season. You had
Thank
you
you.
pulled
One of
it
the best dress on
because I actually tried to
TV.
get you to see style me for the reunion or something last
Yeah.
season, but you
Not was it last
something
season?
you had
Yeah.
a shirt that I wanted. You definitely never told me where to get it.
Because you know you hit me. He hit me up like every last minute, like
Yeah,
he
the
wants you
day
to
before.
like the jet out, like you know what I'm saying. Like I
But
was
your
like,
fashion
hold
was on point. So
Thank you.
So you with him, what was it? So the reunion. I know you can't get into all the details of what we're waiting to see, but did you feel like because the reunion is typically where you try to make up? 'Cause-
I just feel what I feel bad is I didn't get to do all of that because obviously like
It ended
the
quickly.
word is I wasn't there for
from
that
what
long.
he said, from what you, I know you can't talk about it, but he said that it ended quickly and you were gone. That's what he said.
It wasn't that quick. You know I got my reads and you know I have reads for days for everybody. Ooh. See? Even for the mic. But like I have reads for everybody, you know, like I normally do. So it just my book was open as soon as I walked on stage. So
and you can choose the answers or not. The word on the street is that you were gonna hug him and then you snuck him. Did he see it coming?
Damn. That's crazy.
I don't sneak. I'm a real ass nigga. Like, so I ain't sneaking nobody. It wasn't even that. It just I just rather y'all see it. And like, it just like, the thing is like I'm just gonna say this. I have apologized to him so many times, and as I apologize to him, he do some fuck shit to back
he
it
said
up.
he ran into you out. You could talk about this. He said he ran into you at a 7-Eleven. He was going to buy a Slurpee.
He was buying, had 2 tuna sandwiches in his hand, some Cheetos, and a pickle. I don't know what he was gonna do with the pickle, but he had a pickle.
Suck it.
Okay, so I tell you, so I'm walking out. I'm walking out of 7-Eleven. Paris is in the Uber, so we on our way to see her. So I'm walking out of 7-Eleven. Big boy walk in. So it was just like shock to me. This is when I see him. This is after I had jumped on after the table and this is after me knowing that he had Joe outside waiting, trying to bring him up, and him and Masika been conniving, trying to do that.
So when the audience sees you go from 0 to 1,000, the build up outside the show, they don't see it, is that they're trying to stack cards against you.
Exactly, for no reason. Like, and my thing is like, for what? I don't know you, Ray. I don't know you. So why are you trying to do all this shit to me?
So you didn't know Ray personally before you even...
No! The first time me ever seeing Ray was right there at that motherfucking... when I stood at that motherfucking table and let him know what time it was.
Okay.
Like, that was my first time ever seeing him.
And so what the audience didn't see was Joe was there at that event.
He was there at that event because that's why you see in the scene before with him and Masika, he's like, yeah, I got something for him. Yeah, and let's invite him because I got something for him. And she's like, oh, okay, yeah. Bitch, you with that fucking taped on motherfucking sideburns, bitch, you knew what he was doing. So as a friend, you allow him to do that to me as a friend. Yeah. Like, but you supposed to be a friend. But that's why I do the shit that I did.
So would you slide into his dude's DMs on purpose to fuck with him, or you?
No, that dude was my dude first. I knew that dude all the way from back 2011. He used to suck my dick outside by my mama's pool. Like, he used to lie to me, be like, oh yeah, I'm Rob Kardashian's assistant. Like, I used to be like, okay, yeah, suck this dick. Like,
for the record, Rob is a friend of mine and he don't know him.
Vic. His name Vic. And then he told me he was 22 then, now he's 23 now. How many years have you Benjamin Button ass nigga? That's why I was like, nigga, that's why your hair falling out. He keep trying to do the Jerry Curl boy, bye.
So
But no, you know one thing I can say is he actually said something real because Vic just a liar and complete life and self. So, but I saw you tweet something or text something about like the interview with Ray. Like, Ray, only thing you do is talk about Zell every day. Like your whole life. It is. Like, I don't think about his fat ass. You know, I'm telling you, I think about myself so
He's
much.
about to say I'm so fly.
I think about myself so much and like how I can better myself. I don't even think about nobody else. Like, I'm so caught up in me. I don't think about nobody else.
So Ray said that he felt like the problems between you two escalated because you kept fat shaming him.
Well, you get fat shame when you calling me homeless, you calling me an escort, you calling me motherfucking this, you saying I'm that, you doing this. Nigga, you don't got no motherfucking neck. So before you come at me, let's build your neck up and slim you down your motherfucking jawline and then holla at me.
I did say to Ray, I did interview Ray recently where he compared himself to me.
And his shirt was dirty than a motherfucker.
Look, man.
He like, yeah, cake
Ray's a friend of mine, man.
He like, yeah, makeup. He like, yeah, ate some spaghetti over here.
I was very professional.
I was like, God damn.
I was very
at least come with a clean shirt,
I was very professional and said, listen, I consider myself
his
thick
neck
and I'm
was
cute.
Sweaty. The little piece of neck that he had was
Listen,
like...
I don't know what to say. Ray's a friend of mine. I've never seen him look this bad.
Yeah, he looking wore out. Is that he back on that shit. He probably back there doing that shit again, you know. You see that one little piece of thing that when he was in Atlanta? Like, I'm like, you want to bring shit up on me?
Well, I will
Only
say,
thing you can bring up on me, I can be real about. Ain't nobody out here talking about you doing coke and all that shit like that. And
I said, listen, when I was going to come back this season, I had seen on Facebook that his partner said, and I said this in the interview, she's like a 90-year-old transsexual. I don't know this girl.
Oh, God.
But anyway, she's irrelevant. You would never run into her unless you're...
no, I would never run into anyone.
He
makes sure I don't run into him.
Unless you're watching the first 48 and they have a corpse.
Okay.
But so she was on Facebook saying how Jason better he glad he didn't come back because we had our shit ready.
He probably was pumping.
I live my life out in the open. You can't say shit. What, I'm a hoe? Okay, every nigga watching, you know.
Hey,
What can you say?
hey.
I'm heavy,
Hey,
but
ho.
I'm cute, and I can't. Hey ho. But you know, like I feel like if you come into the show, you got to just be ready to put it all out. This
ready.
cast is the worst about putting it all out. When you
Putting
get
it
something
all
like this in there,
out.
you don't know how to
like
deal with
bitches is lying about their ages and shit. Like let me tell you, one of the bitches on the cast I've been to. I've been here 4.5 years. I've been to 3 of her 30th birthdays, and it's one of your friends' friends. Like,
Tiara?
I'm like,
Not Tiara.
no, it's Masika.
Oh. Where did you get the dirty foot from? Did you just look down in the moment?
Let me tell you, it was in the moment, and I was just like, bitch, how the fuck are you talking all this shit to me, and you got dirty ass feet, bitch? I was like, camera, please zoom in on that. Please get her dirty ass motherfucking feet while she running her them fucking water balloon lips.
Yeah, I've invited Masika to the show. She said she's coming, so I'll just keep it all the way 1,000. What I didn't like from Masika this season, 2 things. One, you had a baby by Fetty. Fetty was with this girl.
Right.
Now you need to have a story. This girl has you need to give her the opportunity to come back and convert. That's number one. So when you sign up, you can't tell producers, I ain't shooting with this bitch. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. And quit. Right. That's number one.
My lawyer's gonna go, girl, you don't got no lawyers.
The other problem I had was how disrespectful she appeared to be to the crew.
Right.
The Love and Hip Hop crew,
That's where they zoomed in
they're
on
the
them
nicest
dirty feet.
people. And when you good to them, don't they make you look good?
I love them. I love everyone. Shout out to Cricket, the girl that she pushed. I told her, Cricket, like if you want to press
water.
charges, girl, I'll be your witness.
So when you
No, I'm just kidding.
so when you look down and you saw the foot,
joking.
did you just say, "Fuck it, that's dirty feet"? Because I mean, that's gonna follow her for a while.
Yeah, I was like, bitch, and it not only follow her, she really do got like I just saw
Maybe
the
her
last
foot.
episode.
Maybe her foot.
No,
brushed
girl,
up
the last
against
episode, the last episode, it was
curb.
7:30 and her feet was still 30.
Maybe she got out the car, and like brushed up against the tire. Or something.
No. Yeah, she Fred Flintstone on her way over to the fucking
Not
set.
Fred Flintstone, where you running with your feet on.
Yeah, that's what she looked like. She be yabba dabba doing.
So enough of Pebbles. How with Moniz? When did you decide? Are you and Moniz cool? Yeah.
No, because like you be all in between it. Just like he's like, yeah, but well, Moniz told me that like for the reunion, he let me wear a dress that was pulled for Keisha. If you don't know, that's a stylist motherfucking game, nigga. Hell yeah, and that's what these girls don't understand. Like I had to use my bigger clients, my bigger name clients, to get y'all bitches clothes because they don't know y'all. They be like, hell no, Moniz who? Masika who?
It's true.
Like, who is y'all?
It's true.
So I had to use K. Michelle. I had to use Keisha Cole's name to get to the portal. And they know. And like Keisha didn't know. I was like, oh, girl, because I get her something, get them something too. Get her the better stuff.
It's
get
the hustle. It's the
they don't got no
hustle.
money.
It's the hustle of the
and
stylist.
like my thing is like, Monique, you tell him that. Did you tell him that the first reunion you came to me with $2 in your fucking pocket, girl? And I make sure that and you won best dress. You came there with $2 fucking bitch. Don't tell him that.
Not
Where was Ray there? Where was Ray
literally.
there? Where was Ray at then when you had $2 in your motherfucking pocket looking for a dress, looking for a whole reunion dress, but you this rah bitch on TV? That's what got me. That's what I love about me because I've been behind scenes for so long.
Listen,
I've been behind scenes for so long. I see all these broke ass bitches, what they really got and what they really don't got. So I know. Well, I'm going to be exactly as much as in my account. Exactly as that.
People online right now are saying Jason needs to say this to say that. I'm gonna call real when I see real, and I'm gonna say it's fake when it's fake. I'm waiting for him to say something fake.
Yeah.
Because the problem that I have, and I'll say this to Mona, I've never publicly criticized them. I'm not gonna be in a show and put in a room with somebody talking about they living at the top of the mountain when we all know the struggle of getting to where we are.
And I'm gonna tell
because if it's reality, let's keep it real. Like there's a beauty in the struggle of getting to where you are. Because I've seen you struggle and I see where you are, and that's why I'm happy.
And I still don't think I'm all the way there yet. I'm still working on myself. I'm still trying to work on myself.
There's beauty in humility, but like you said, like you can say, I'm not all the way there yet. That'll connect to people who are sitting at home saying, I just talked to somebody today who said, I'm ready to move back to Houston because my dreams aren't coming together fast enough. You know what I said? My dreams get broken every fucking day. This hustle is about fighting through those times.
I wake up every fucking day and there's something going on with work, with styling, because I am a real life stylist every single day. That's why I wake up and think about it first. I have to wake up and it's a lot of shit that be going on. Why I was at the hotel doing all this, coming to a hotel with $20,000 of clothes in a hotel that's not even worth to even bring them type of clothes
Do
in.
you think that your character on the show is going to, get in the way of meeting new high profile clients?
No. Shout out to Nene Leaks who said, I got you, boo. Anything you need. Shout out to bitches like that worked hard, that had a similar setup like how I am. That came through probably a little rowdy and stuff, but they got understood.
But to Jessica's point,
but
how
I mean
do
in
you
the sense
temper?
of, but I mean in the sense of, like right now, your relationships with certain people have gone bad, and you're saying certain things that they wouldn't necessarily want the world to know. Not every relationship that we have in this business stays strong, and some of them depart. If someone like myself wanted to hire you, and let's just say our work relationship came to an end, I would want, me to go my way and you to go your way, and not to listen to Hollywood Unlocked a year after that, and then
that's
hear
why
you
contracts
say my
come in.
business.
That's why contracts come in. You sign them contracts. I work with a lot of people that you can't talk about. But not only that, it's not like that. It's like, because like once I feel like I'm put on a place where I constantly watching somebody do something to me and allowing something to me, it's sometimes you got to get back. And this is Hollywood.
I get it. You're
This
saying
is
you don't come for
People don't
people
stay
until they
silent.
come for you.
Yeah, people don't stay silent just because I feel like I've been silent enough.
But let me just say this to your point. I feel like you've been silent enough to get to where you are. Don't let this show, because you're in it.
Because I like you, and I think you're so lovable. You always show me so much support, even with my music. I played you, and you've been one of my supporters, and like pushing it out, helping me.
And I said to Danielle, so I'm doing the EP, and I would love for her to like just to, I don't care if she just like go.
And I love, and I just don't want people to get that misconstrued with who you really are, because you are.
I totally understand that. It's just like with this situation, I'm on a messy show where you got to be messy.
That's what I was gonna say. Messy. But let me finish my thought.
I still have clients.
Let me finish my thought. This was my point. Then to what you were saying, I feel like you worked hard to get to where you are. Mm-hmm. However, you had to get there, because this business is about getting there. This road don't work. That road, that window.
Exactly.
Sure.
But the fact that you got there, and the fact that you're in it now, because we shoot the show for 6 months, but then you still got that other 6 months of work and other things you got to do.
Right.
How are you working to not let the TV thing overshadow the fact that you have talent and you are where you are?
Let me tell you, because for one, I have worked behind scenes with these bitches, with different girls that have won and that have failed. So I done seen it all. Mm-hmm. So only thing I can do right now is to win. But I'm saying that, and when I say that to you, I say that in every single way. Like so like
there's a fine line of winning and getting.
But your drive and your ability to go through and come through can lead you to Yeezy season. Can lead you to Fashion Week.
Right.
Can lead you to Paris and Philip Plein. But how do you not let the love and hip hop shit with people that are only making money when they have this show? How are you letting that get in the way of you having the full potential of what you got?
Right.
Because I feel like people when you see me and you know me and you meet me, you gonna see the realness of what it is, whatever we working with, whatever we doing. I don't think Love and Hip Hop is just really showing who I'm a person, what type of person I am in certain situations.
I think you just need to get a really good publicist and make sure you promote that and let them know that that you have to think business. And I suggest you think, since you are in fashion, think bigger.
No, yeah, definitely.
Because your drive is...
let me tell you, because I was one of my stylist friends, I saw him walking Dolce & Gabbana runway. Mm-hmm. That I cry when I see things like that. Like I literally boohoo cry
because you see the potential of getting
exactly.
there.
I say I know this month. I'm not saying that like he's nobody or anything like that.
Somebody you know.
I just like, if he can do it, I know I can do it too. Not saying that I want to take his dream or anything like that. But saying I'm happy that I got to see this.
You're just inspired.
It just opened it up. Like I might not be Dolce & Gabbana, but I'm going to be on somebody's runway or like something like that. I know that. Like I just don't. I already pictured this a long time ago.
I believe that
like this is all these visions of what I'm doing now. I've already dreamed this a long time ago over again. I'm starting on new dreams now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting on new. What'd you say?
I said, fucking that mic up.
Yeah. We gonna, meet me outside.
Okay, Jessica brought up a good point before we left about like thinking about the bigger picture, because clearly you got the drive, clearly you got the passion, clearly you locked in. Like you came out here trying to figure it out, and now you figured out the formula. Are you really putting thought into not allowing yourself to get overshadowed by this TV personality that sometimes at some point maybe really smaller than the next step you're going to take or where you want to go.
Exactly. And I am, because like I look at it just like as another check. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I'm not trying to I don't let no check stop me from getting another check. So I'm not going to allow Love and Hip Hop or anything that I do on the show get really overdo anything that I really got going on in my real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's going in real reality. Like, you know, like I'm thankful for like Mona, VH1, Viacom, all the people, all the, you know, whoever.
All the white folks in the control
all the
room.
nice looking white folks and Asian people, because it's cute Asians too. But I just feel like, you know, I've done what it takes. I feel like I did great this season. I feel like the season was lit. Like, and I feel like it, you know, I put a good stamp on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like in next season I have you know what? I was a season 1 bitch. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say I was a season 1 bitch.
I like how every time somebody threw some shade at you, you just like absorbed it, owned it, and kept moving.
Yeah, because why? Like, why sit there and I'm gonna cry about it? No, bitch. I'm gonna tell. I did it. I slept on that couch. But what couch was you sleeping on while you were sucking dick?
But you're not. but you're not gonna have a baby by Monique next season.
Oh, honey, no. I wouldn't. No, Monique look like she needs to get back on some dick, but it won't be Zell swag.
Okay, so you're an artist now.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I always been an artist. You know. You know, like I'm, you know, being a stylist is just like being in the arts of anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I always have been into music and just like loving sounds and words and like, you know, and just like everyone knows how shady I am. Like, so like, I just always felt like, let me put that shadiness on the track. Like, you know, I work with some of the greatest people in like, and like.
Did you work with A1?
No, not yet. But A1 said he got a track for me, so I'm waiting.
That's good. He's a beast.
I'm waiting. A1.
So have you already recorded the song?
Yeah, I have a dripping. It's drop on Monday. What you mean?
It dropped this Monday.
Next Monday.
And it's called what?
Dripping.
And so what is drip? Because I dripped twice. That was a visit to Kaiser Permanente. what when you say dripping, what is that?
Like this,
explain the song.
You know, just like how
dripping
I be.
in gold and all
like,
that.
I just like this. My swag is just like I have a dripping swag, just lit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Look at his grill. He got the drips.
See, he got the drip. He got a little dripping.
Shout out to the branding. So are you gonna go all the way with a video?
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely pushing it. Like I have even people talking about giving me a single deal. Like you know what I'm saying? Swag.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Well, when we close up, we definitely want to hear it.
Well, yeah, definitely. You got to hear it.
So that single
it's
deal.
a little. Let me tell you, this first song. It is like a diss beef type of fun record. So you know, it's a little. You know, if you watch the show, you'll get the song really well.
So listen, so it's a single. So you're talking to folks about doing a single deal. You're publicly close to K Michelle, who has a label deal at Atlantic Records.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the people in support of everything.
You know, we try to figure it out.
Shout out to K Michelle. I love her. She's been very kind.
She's been very supportive.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen. You have been probably the most wild guest.
He's in the top 3 for sure.
He's for sure.
I enjoyed it.
And I appreciate the honesty. I know there's going to be blowback for sure.
For sure.
Really?
Yes.
Boy.
I really don't even think about shit like that. Like I'm like, okay, on to the next.
Yeah, I don't think I've paused this many times in the show.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate you for being open, for being honest. I'm happy that you have grinded, and I can tell that you're just spiritually locked into where you're going. But don't let nobody take you off your path.
No, I'm definitely trying to stay straight.
Blessings to you,
you ain't gonna be straight.
I might. You never know. I might try to steer straight.
You need to stay straight out my friend's DMs is what you need to do.
Which one?
Because you know what's so crazy? I'm not gonna say
which ones would you know we slide?
I'm not gonna say.
In the heart of man. Don't let me see something on the Explorer page.
I'm not gonna say no names.
So if you know and you don't respond,
I'm not gonna say no names. But because of Zell Swag, we do less smasher passes on Hollywood Unlocked with people that I'm trying to get their attention. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Smash, marry, kill. Chris Brown.
Okay.
Jessica White's ex, Trey Songz.
Okay.
Or Dave East.
Oh, that is oh my God. Like, what were you, like, I might want to get one of them with a song with me, then they might not. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let me see. See, Dave East looks so fucking good right now, but like, you know what? I'm killing Trey Songz. I'm just gonna knock that out. I'm sorry. I know that's your boo.
No, it's not my boo.
I mean, last old boo. She's like, no, that ain't my boo. But like, you know, I'm killing Trey Songz because he just like his hair nappy and shit. I just wanna ooh, this is so hard. I probably will fuck the shit out of Chris Brown. I probably a dog walk Chris Brown. I'm probably definitely a dog walk Chris Brown. Fuck him. And like you have to marry Dave East because like he just looks so sensual and just like good. Like he can be a model. I would just like dress him up as my little model.
First off, shout out to my boy Chris. That dog.
Yeah, but like I would dog in a very nice kind way. Like I would like in a very nice.
How you
like,
gonna dog walk
I would
a
wine
man?
and dine him. That'd be like one of the fucks that you like. You will wine and dine. Like
Chris,
take
I ain't
him
got
out.
nothing
Like
to do
you can
with
get
this.
wherever you want. Like
Last
because I know
question.
I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get.
All right, Zell.
Okay,
so
wait.
if you found,
Can I get one more smash or pass?
yeah.
Right.
Okay, you have to smash one and you have to pass one.
Okay.
Usher or R. Kelly?
Oh my God, they both are like weird right now. Like,
Okay, that wasn't even a fair one. I wasn't.
yeah, I'm like, no, I don't want no diseases. I don't want to get pissed off.
Allegedly.
So like, allegedly.
okay, so
Jessica, welcome to the show.
thank you. So if you found yourself in a threesome
Okay.
with a few of your castmates, who would you choose?
A castmates. Oh, okay, that would be a good one. I definitely pick Miss Nikki, like, because I literally,
She's everything.
I want to smash so bad, like, which I don't
Yeah,
think
she's really sexy.
I don't think she's taking me serious, but like, I dead ass want to smash. Like, if she be like, okay, so you can smash, like, I'm over there. Like, Miss Nikki gotta be a part of it, and okay, I would want to fuck Miss Nikki, and I could have trying to think what guy I could have
AD.
sucking my dick. AD, honey, no. Sorry, Justin Bieber. Which one? It has to be from my cast. I'm trying to think of a guy that's like sexy.
Cisco.
Oh my God! I just literally threw up in my mouth.
You are so messy.
I would have to go with once again. I have to go with Fizz, like me, Fizz, and
Miss Nikki, baby.
Miss Nikki. That might be.
I think that's a good choice.
This
You
is-
might need to get that popping. Shit.
This is why Zell. This is why Zell and I
Fizzy.
will never
He
be
called
able to
him
be friends.
Fizzy.
Yo, you
Shout
called
out to
that
Little
grown
Fizzy.
ass man
Shout out to-
fizzy.
Fizzy.
No, I love Fizz though. Like I got a lot of respect for him. Like,
Yeah, no,
you know,
he's a
I
good
really
he's a
don't
good
want to
person.
fuck you, Fizz.
On that note, no.